Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It is a beautiful day here at Northeastern State University, and we welcome you to our Tahlequah campus for this afternoon's commencement ceremony. We recognize that this is a celebratory and festive occasion. However, we would like to remind you that noisemakers of any kind are not a part of this academic ceremony. As the candidates are introduced, we ask that you kindly respect the announcement of all the graduates' names. Finally, we ask that you silence your mobile devices and please refrain from entering the floor seating area so that graduates and participants are able to move as needed throughout the ceremony. To begin our ceremony, we now ask that you please rise for the processional.
Students, family members, friends, faculty, and distinguished guests, welcome to Northeastern State University's Spring 2022 Commencement for the College of Business and Technology and the College of Education. I'm Debbie Landry, and I serve as Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs. Please remain standing for the national anthem sung by Megan Jacobs and accompanied by the NSU Brass Quintet, consisting of Parker McElwain trumpet, Gavin Strickland trumpet, Micah Spires horn, Hannah Langston euphonium, Braxton Coons bass trombone. Ms. Jamie Combs, a member of the special education faculty, will serve as our interpreter for this ceremony.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. Please be seated. It is now my honor to introduce Northeastern State University's 19th president, Dr. Steve Turner, who will extend his greetings.
Good afternoon and welcome to the fourth of 5 May 2022 commencements for Northeastern State University. What an attractive, great crowd here that's joining us for the celebration. Thank you all for being with us. We're so proud of our degree candidates, and I know that you join in sharing our pride. As you came in, you were given directions by parking attendants. There were folks that greeted you in the lobby to help you find your way. You come in and you see the flowers, and you hear the sound, you see the monitors. There are all a number of NSU employees that are volunteering their time last night and today and Monday night so that we could have 5 successful commencements. Would all of our volunteers wave their hands if you can? Let's say thank you for making this venue ready. I'd like for all of our students on the floor to stand with me for just a moment. Students, it's okay. It's not the end, it's the beginning. As we're here today with so many guests and loved ones, I think it's all a reminder that you didn't accomplish this great accomplishment by yourself. Beyond the NSU family commitment, you have had loved ones that have supported you from the very beginning. So in a minute, I'm going to give you the opportunity to applaud and say thank you to your family members. But before we do that, let's see who's here with us today. Would all the moms and the dads that are here for the degree candidates, would you make some noise and let us know where you are? Moms and dads. Yeah. A lot of moms and dads. How about husbands and wives of degree candidates? What about the children of our degree candidates? Are there any grandchildren of the degree candidates? But now, how about those amazing grandparents? Where are you in the house? I've been blessed, you've been blessed by loving families that have helped us do great things. They've been with you from the beginning, they'll continue to be. Let's say thank you to your loved ones today for their support of you. Thank you, students. Tomorrow is a special day in our nation as we set aside a day to share our appreciation and love for our moms. And so this is, for those of you that have forgotten, I've given you about a 18-hour notice. Tomorrow is Mother's Day, so a little bit of heads up there. But moms are special. My mom, who's been gone for several years, was special to me, and I honor her today by just simply sharing a little bit that I still remember her love and support. But right now, let's get ahead of the game. Would all the moms in the room stand, and let's say Happy Mother's Day to you. All the moms, please stand. Thank you so much. There are a lot of pride points at Northeastern State, and the one I'm about to share with you is right at the top of my list. NSU is recognized as a veteran or military-friendly campus. NSU is a yellow ribbon program, and most recently, NSU was recognized as a veteran employer champion by the City of Tulsa, Tulsa Community Service Council, and the Oklahoma Veterans Alliance. We appreciate veterans, we employ veterans, and we educate veterans. If you have served or are serving in one of the branches of armed services, would you stand at this time so we can say thank you, veterans? All veterans, please. Again, thank you so much for your service. I would like to introduce just a couple of special guests. The first one I will introduce, we'll say a lot more about in just a few minutes. On the stage, we have an outstanding young alumnus and the Deputy Chief of the Cherokee Nation, who is our commencement speaker, Mr. Brian Warner. Deputy Chief, thank you. My other special guest is known by our students, known by our campus. It's always good to have my wife, Penny, here, and one of our ambassadors. So, Penny, welcome, and thank you for being with us. Lastly, personally, I want to thank all of the faculty and staff that are fully engaged in providing an outstanding, relevant, rigorous education to our students. You're truly changing lives. Specifically to the faculty, I know that you invested a lot of resources, many years, getting advanced education, terminal degrees, and then crafting your pedagogy and your ability to share the knowledge that you have. So to all of those, but specifically to our faculty, thank you for your role in helping create the class of 2022. Thank you.
I would like to introduce some members of the platform party and those that have logistical roles in this ceremony. Others will be introduced later. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Dr. Pamela Fly, Associate Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Carla Swearingen, Assistant Vice President for Academic Affairs. Ms. Christy Lansaw, Vice President for Administration and Finance. Mr. Dan Mayberry, Vice President for University Relations. Ms. Sarah Burkhead-Whittle, Vice President of the Faculty Council. Dr. Denise DeSantoin is our mace bearer, and the college gonfalon bearers are Dr. Ken Thompson, Dr. Karen Carey, and Dr. Sophia Sweeney. Dr. Dailene Crockett and Dr. Lisa Bisogno will assist with diploma distribution. Mr. Ken Thompson, Dr. Brian Jackson, Dr. Kathy Siebold, and Dr. Jason Proctor will announce names for this ceremony. Let's give them a round of applause. Faculty members from the College of Business and Technology and the College of Education are here this afternoon to share this moment with you, and they're led by Dr. Bill Rosner and Dr. Toby Thompson, who serve as faculty marshals. Our faculty bring Northeastern State University statewide, regional, national, and international recognition. But most importantly, they care about our students and their success. Please join me in expressing our appreciation to our outstanding NSU faculty. Faculty, would you please stand?
Recognizing students who have made significant contributions to Northeastern State University through academic achievement, campus leadership and involvement, community service, honors, and awards, the NSU Alumni Association Board of Directors has identified 12 outstanding seniors. In this ceremony, we recognize the following honorees from the College of Business and Technology and the College of Education. Students, please stand as I call your name. Audience, please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Brennan Barrick, Broken Bow, psychology major. Matthew Turner Hauk, Okmulgee, psychology major. And Mason Pack, Tahlequah, finance major. Please join me in congratulating our outstanding seniors. Will the following members of the President's Leadership class please come forward to the right side of the stage? Jackie Barrett, Brennan Barrick, Austin Condick, Jeffrey Blake Faulkner, Kylie Harrell, Matthew Turner Hauk, Mason Pack, Caleb Swank, and Kelby Wilson. Established in 1974, the President's Leadership class is a unique leadership and scholarship program designed to cultivate outstanding potential in proven student leaders. During their time at Northeastern, PLC students are immersed in a program focused on development of leadership skills and civic engagement. During this ceremony, we recognize 8 graduating members of the President's Leadership class. As I call your name, please come forward to accept your PLC certificate from President Turner. Jackie Barrett is from Enola and a business administration major. Brennan Barrick is a psychology major from Broken Bow. Austin Condict is from Wagner and majored in health and human performance. Blake Faulkner is an accounting major from Fort Gibson. Kylie Harrell is from Roland and a health and human performance major. Turner Hauk is a psychology major from Okmulgee. Mason Pack is a finance major from Tahlequah. Caleb Swank is from Westville and an information systems major. And Kelby Wilson is a health and performance major from Sayre. Please join me in recognizing these graduating members of the President's Leadership Class.
Will Taylor Lee, Tyler McCrate, Kelsey Moore, and Hannah Sweeney please make your way to the right side of the stage? Established in 2001 and directed by Dr. Karen Carey, the NSU Honors Program features a learning environment where students work with faculty members and peers in courses focused on independent research and participation in co-curricular cultural experiences. Students in the honors program must maintain a 3.25 grade point average or above and complete a senior research project. As I call your name, please come forward to receive your honors medallion from President Turner. Taylor Lee. Taylor is an elementary education major from Broken Arrow. Taylor's project was titled Exploring the Relationship Between Reading Comprehension and Student Success when Solving Mathematical Word Problems. Taylor's faculty mentors were Dr. Stephen Sargent and Dr. Martha Parrott. Tyler McCrate. Tyler is an entrepreneurship major who worked with Dr. Sanchari Ghosh. Tyler's project was titled The COVID-19 Pandemic's Impact on the Stock Market and Economics of Northeast Oklahoma. Tyler's from Pryor. Kelsey Moore. Kelsey Moore is an elementary education major from Wagner, and her project was titled Effects of Technology on Reading Development in Children, and Dr. Toby Thompson acted as her mentor. Hannah Sweeney. Hannah is a psychology major from Tahlequah. Her project was titled Volunteering and Well-Being in College Students, and Dr. Elizabeth Mellies served as her mentor. Let's have one more round of applause for all of our honored students. Our final recognition is for students with grade point average honors. Undergraduate honor students wear paired cords that are green with white, silver, or gold, depending on the recognition. Graduate honor students wear combined green, silver, and gold cords, and members of Alpha Chi, a national honor society for students in the upper 10% of their class, also wear a blue and green cord. The names of the spring 2022 honor graduates and the grade point average qualifications for undergraduate honors and master degree honors are in your program. These students will be recognized individually as they cross the stage and receive their diplomas. Please join me in recognizing our cum laude, magna cum laude, summa cum laude, and graduate honor students. Honor graduates, please stand. Thank you. Please be seated.
It's a pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker, Mr. Brian Warner, who was named an outstanding young alumnus last fall. Growing up in Salisaw, Mr. Warner graduated from NSU in 2009 with a bachelor's degree with organismic biology. He continued his education at East Central University, earning a master's degree in education with a focus on instructional technology. He has served as a science instructor at Carl Albert State College and campus director at the Sallisaw campus. Throughout his life, he has advocated for Native Americans, representing District 6 on the Cherokee Nation Tribal Council and currently serving as the Deputy Principal Chief. At the national level, Mr. Warner serves on the CDC Tribal Advisory Committee, providing input on issues that significantly affect American Indian, Alaska Native communities. In 2016, the National Center for American Indian Enterprise Development honored him as one of the 40 under 40, recognizing emerging American Indian leaders who have demonstrated initiative and dedication and made significant contributions in business and/or their community. Please join me now in welcoming an NSU Outstanding Young Alumnus and the current Deputy Chief of the Cherokee Nation, Brian Warner, our commencement speaker.
Sio Nagad. Hello, everyone. I hope that you're having a fantastic day, because this day is worthy of so much praise and worthy of so much honor. And therefore, it's truly an honor for me to be here today. And I want to take some time to thank the graduates, thank the family members, supporters, the faculty, the staff, the admin, the university as a whole, all of our Cherokee ancestors that help pour in to what we're able to see today. So I say wadon to you. You know, there's many roads to get to Tahlequah. There's many roads to get to NSU. There's many roads to get to the place where you want to be, to the place where you find yourself today. Today we find ourselves here in the center of what we feel is at the heart of what we do. And as I walked into this place today, I thought, you know, I hope I see some friends. And as I started to look around, I looked and I recognized Jeff Vance sitting over here, whose son's going to graduate today. I walked through the hall and I come to one of my former students, Mr. Darrell Sanders. And then at my back, a man from Sequoyah County, Mr. Jeff Harrell, that is here. It makes you feel whole, and here we are. There's no mistake, folks, while we're all here today. My story is very similar. It may be dissimilar to one that you may hear. It's a road that many will travel, and it took many twists and turns, and I had it figured out. I was a quiet young man from Sallisaw, Oklahoma, who grew up on the backside of Blue Ribbon Downs, chasing racehorses, watching my family work. And the one thing that I can remember the most is there may not have been that much education as far as higher ed degrees on the backside of the racetrack, but all the parents, all the aunts, the uncles, everybody worked. They wanted us racetrack rats to go get an education. So I started on this journey to NSU, and I got here and I had it figured out. I said, all right, I get in the dorm room, I wake up, I go to class, I come back, and then I go home. That's really what I wanted to do. And as that first semester started to culminate and I started to shrink back into the recesses, into the shadows, I found myself homesick. We all know that feeling. And no matter how strong, how much courage you have, that homesick, it creeps in. That next semester, I moved off campus, and my roommate, Mr. Jim Ed Nemo, he said, hey, man, I've been working over here at the Buckle at Muskogee, and I met some pretty cool dudes. They're in a fraternity, and I was like, no way. I've got racehorses at home. I got stuff. I got a girlfriend back home. I don't need any of that, but I decided to take that leap of faith. And it changed the trajectory of several things that I wanted to do, but it also cemented in valuable friendships that have lasted a lifetime, not only within the fraternity, but within the university as a whole, as the institution. When I joined Pi Kappa Alpha, my life was changed forever. Now, everybody remembers freshman orientation where they start talking about time management, right? Well, this is what happened, that you start to learn about managing time, and I see Dean Cambiano then was the Dean of Student Affairs, who had a very big impact on my life because we found ourselves in his office many a time as a fraternity. But I used some of that racetrack background to get us out of there and still stay on campus, so we've been doing well. But I remember him talking about time management, and I had to understand that I needed to manage the time in the classroom and my studies as well as my social time. And as so many young folks know, that is a tough thing to do. I found myself sitting there. I'm supposed to graduate at 99. It's 1999, and I've only got 93 credit hours. So I'm just a hair short. I've got 2 different roads because I had a group of horses that I'd had and been training on my own with my grandparents. And, I thought, what do I need to do here? I'm going to take this easier road. I'm going to go train these racehorses. Now, today's tale here is where it becomes a Mother's Day tale, because my mother, my grandmother, my wife, and another important influential individual that I'll mention in a moment started to really tailor me at this time because my mother had been through so much. I got home and I couldn't wait to tell my grandmother, Mamaw, I'm going to come here and I'm going to train horses with Papaw. We're going to be all right. And man, she was mad. She told me, she looked me square in the eye and she said, son, I'm a little disappointed. You'll never go back to school if you leave now. Little did I know at that time she was challenging me. She knew what made me tick, and she told me a story. She goes, don't you remember your mother? Single, divorced, raising you and your brother, driving a 1970s model GMC 454 pickup with the propane tank in the back that wouldn't hold propane anymore, with the hole in the floor as air conditioning, driving herself to Warner, Oklahoma to get her degree in nursing. It's something that it really stuck with me, but I still, as a young man, I thought, well, I've got this made, and as many of us have seen firework displays, that night, man, they go so fast, it's so beautiful, it's so quick. That was what my life was like with the racehorses. After that was over, though, you look out the next day and you got to go pick up the pieces of the fireworks. So I was picking up the pieces of my life when things didn't work out because, as we all well know, money doesn't grow on trees and neither do racehorses. So I found that out quick, and I knew these things, but I was experiencing it for myself. And I was putting these pieces back together, and I thought, man, I'm missing something. What am I missing? And I start to battle depression. I start to have anxiety about things. I start to hit what we call rock bottom. And I needed a wake-up call. That wake-up call came one day and it said, Brian Warner, congratulations, you're going to be the father of a son. And so that's where the rubber started to meet the road, and I started to do other things, but I still had this groaning that we see so many times, and I didn't understand that groaning, so I started to try to seek understanding, and I found other places to try to find that understanding, but until I really got centered with the Creator, could I understand that. Around this time, in 2006, I'm raising my son, and I get married. I meet the love of my life, Miss Mako Warner. And I can remember asking her to marry me several times. And, she's a racetrack girl, too, so she was pretty quick, and she would quickly scurry away. What's a girl to do with a guy that's got a kiddo? But she took a chance on me, and her tenacity and her overwhelming attention to detail paid off because she started talking to my grandmother. She started talking to my mother, and she started looking up my stuff, and she said, well, you owe money at NSU, but you need to go back. You have 93 credit hours. You're so close. So with that, my grandmother, she affectionately gave me her last pickup truck. I quickly sold it for a Honda Accord. By the way, we bought that in the wintertime, and it didn't have an air conditioner, so it was hot, but it served us well. Drove myself back and forth to school. That's 2008, the summer. May of 2009, I was sitting where you are. A twisty road, many turns. It wasn't easy. We give up different things in life. But as I was sitting there that day, a big surprise came to me because it started to really cement everything into where I'm at today, just like you. I started out as a traditional student. I ended up as a non-trad 10 years after. That's okay. It's the details of the story that make the person. It's the failures that make the success. I look up down into my program and I see something really special that I could have never imagined I would be standing here giving this speech in front of so many great people. But that speech was given by Principal Chief Wilma Mankiller in May of 2009. We didn't know at the time that would be one of the last speeches that we heard her, because 11 short months later, she went on to meet our Creator. But here's a woman that stood for so much sovereignty, stood for self-determination, self-sufficiency. If you're from Adair County, you know she stood for water. She knew those things, but she stood for women's rights everywhere, and she still does today. Her legacy has stood the test of time. That made a lasting impact on me. 4 very powerful Cherokee women have made a lasting impact on me. When you look at Cherokee culture, Cherokee lifeways, there's so many different interesting things, but one thing I want to talk about today are the 7 sacred directions. And like I said before, there's no mistaking, today is May 7th. It's special. That number 7 is special in Cherokee tradition. 7 sacred directions: north, south, east, west, the above, the below. And if you'll see here in the middle of this beaded necklace, that's what it stands for. In the center is a green dot, a round circle that stands for the center. It's where you are now. It's where we live. It's where we exist. And today, all of your trails, everything has intersected here today. Faculty, staff, students, families, supporters. When you're in the center, you find balance. We've picked up the head knowledge that you've gained from this valuable institution and your peers. We also have the heart knowledge that we grew up with, our emotions. Folks, in the center, though, you've got to find balance between logic and emotion. That way that we can make the best decisions. And when you find that balance, you will see that you have found understanding for a particular issue. Maybe not everything, but you know the way to find that, just as you know the way to do the studies that you just come out of. And when you find this, you'll understand that the Creator has gifted each of us talent. But there's one key ingredient that you have to put in. You have to water that talent. You have to be diligent with that talent. You've got to see it through. You've got to find your own pathway, because opportunity exists. The way I like to see it is it's a long hallway, and there's several doors down that hallway. Do you have what it takes to walk through that door of opportunity? Have you been diligent with your talents? Have you picked up what all your supporters and your family members and all your peers have done? Have you thought about the little things in life that make the biggest difference? It's the sum total, folks, of all these little things that we can add together as a group, collectively, that make the biggest difference. Also in Cherokee culture, we think about gadugi, working together. Think about what this world would be if we all thought about understanding one another, seeing the angle that they come from, and working together. Take these tools that you have, take these values that you've picked up, and walk through the door of opportunity and know that you have what it is that you need in your tool belt to make the best decision. Also, folks, these are values. They're Cherokee values. They're just values really for everybody. If you look, generosity, courage, respect, and trust. Be generous in all that you do. Be courageous. Step out, find your own path. You know, if you're looking at it and you like to hunt squirrel, there's more than one way to skin a squirrel, right? Just whichever way works for you is the best. Hone that craft. Be excellent in that. Be respectful, not only of your peers, but be respectful of yourself. Be respectful of the talent that you've been given. And think about trust. Trust is something that is very valuable to the Cherokee people. You will know this if you break that trust, because it is hard to put that back together. So these are things. What does values bring to you? It brings integrity. And today's world needs a boatload of integrity. The job, the position, the family, the things that you do in your community. If you're wondering, what am I going to do in this club? What am I going to do in this family? What am I going to do? Hey, think about this. You've got these values. I can bring integrity every day. If you bring that integrity, other things will follow and you'll be a part of great things. You don't have to be the inventor of anything. You can be the supporter. You can be the one that closes the loop. You can be the one that is effective. Bring that integrity with you every day. Be authentic. Most of all, be loving and walk in humility. Folks, also, greatness is also humble. To be humble, it is to be great. Others can see what we do, and we want to remember, be that one that when nobody's looking is doing great things in humility. In Galatians chapter 5, verse 22 through 23, it says, "But the fruit of the Spirit is love, it is joy, it is peace, it is forbearance, it is kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control." It also states that against such things there is no law. Folks, we all need that fruit of the Spirit. Thinking about love and kindness and expressing ourselves in ways that in the face of your enemy, don't look at them as an enemy. Just be kind. Just be nice. And I promise you, the Creator, when you focus on the fruit of the Spirit, the Creator works on the periphery. He will take care of these things. When I think about your journey and my journey and the directions that we've all taken, I think about what is passion. Passion is to suffer, especially if you look at the Latin root of this word. What are you willing to suffer for? What are you willing to put yourself out on the line for? Who are you willing to love? Who are you willing to be kind to? My faith, my family, and Cherokee Lifeways drive me today in this position as a husband, as a father, as a deputy chief. Do the right thing for the right reason is what my citizens ask me to do. Do good for the sake of good. Now, folks, we would be remiss if we weren't reminded about the fire that our ancestors brought with us on the forcible removal of the Cherokee people. That fire, our ancestors, is what built this institution on the backs of all of our Cherokees. And a remarkable thing at that time, our matrilineal society, imagine this, the first institution of higher ed this side of the Mississippi for women. That's remarkable. That's remarkable in today's time, let alone in that time. You know, that fire, you think about, you come from somewhere and you brought that spark with you. I'm reminded in closing that John Wesley tells us all that if you catch fire, people will come out to watch you burn, and that's a good thing. People will, if you chase excellence, people will join in. They want to know, what does that person have? That person has that fire. You've been a part of this institution, whether you're a tribal citizen or whether you're a non-native. You're a part of this fabric. You built into the pleats. So I say today, as Mother's Day closes, think of all of our mothers, those individuals that have raised us, whether it's an aunt, whether it's a grandma, whether it's your mama. And as this time passes, let's do one thing. Let's let everybody, the rest of the world know, because the rest of the world, when you think about the ever-changing landscape that we've been through, the pandemic, you are equipped more than any other graduates that have been equipped thus far to face today's changes. So when we go out into this world, let's remember, let's be individuals that represent Northeastern State University in a way of people that give grace and mercy freely. Thanks be to God. Thank you.
Brian, thank you for your story and the message today to remind us of where we came from, where we are, and where we're going. It's customary for us to present a gift to the commencement speaker. It is the easiest way to describe it. It's basically a smaller version of the seal of the institution that the president wears at formal ceremonies. For those of you in the audience, if you look at the banners behind me, you're going to see the seal. In the inner ring, you're going to see the date 1846. In the outer ring, you're going to see 1909. About 176 years ago, I believe, on November 26, 1846, the Cherokee Council met in Tahlequah, Oklahoma, and said that we will create the Cherokee National Female Seminary and the Male Seminary. Now, those doors opened on May 7, 1851. I'm happy to report today, because of what took place in 1846, 1851, and then was relocated as of today for 133 years. We've been providing education at this site, and it started with the Cherokee Nation. That's pretty remarkable, isn't it? Yeah, it's worth applauding for. Deputy Chief, you've given your time last night and today, so on the back is an inscription that says that Ryan Warner was the commencement speaker May 6th and 7th, 2022. On behalf of NSU, congratulations and thank you.
Thank you, Deputy Chief Warner, for your inspiring and insightful remarks. It is time to present candidates for the baccalaureate and master's degrees. Each candidate will be recognized on stage and receive a diploma cover. Master's degree candidates will also receive a hood symbolizing their professional field. After all candidates are recognized on stage, President Turner will confer degrees. The dean of each college will present the candidates and will be assisted in diploma distribution by the assistant or the associate dean. Faculty, at this time, I will ask if you concur with these recommendations for degrees. If so, please rise. Thank you. Please be seated.
Good afternoon. I'm Janet Buzzer, Dean of the College of Business and Technology. President Turner, I'm pleased to present to you these candidates from the College of Business and Technology upon whom the baccalaureate degree will be conferred. Business and Technology baccalaureate candidates, please come forward.
Brian Edward Morant.
Jackie Renee Barrett.
Jeffrey Blake Faulkner, summa cum laude.
Kylie Mae Harrell.
Mason Edward Pack, magna cum laude.
Jessica Marie Bro.
Caleb Lee Swank, magna cum laude.
Christina Danielle Buford.
Tyler Brian McCrate, summa cum laude.
Tyler Bean.
Natalie Grace Gibson, magna cum laude.
Marissa Cheyenne Payne.
Caitlin Renee Reese.
Alice Elizabeth Washburn.
Bailey Jade Reamer.
Leah Renee Colwell.
Marshall Scott McKinney, cum laude.
Tyler Dean Large.
David Blake Yarborough.
Kaylee J. Peterson.
Bryson Edward Long.
Vera Sophia Carvalho.
Hayden P. Moles, magna cum laude.
Grant Thomas Hines.
Michael Lane Webb.
Bryson Cody Terry.
Michaela Brandell Carter.
Drake Michael Vance.
Diane Louise Ragozo.
Bailey Ray Walker.
Peyton J. Hinson.
Brittany Nicole Neff.
Morgan E. Lee.
Cody Taylor Davis.
Michaela I. Baldridge.
Walker Vincenti Granado.
Samantha Gail Ballard.
Bryce Brown.
Callie Marie Lankford, summa cum laude.
Braden John Smith.
Callie Brianna Owens.
Mackenzie Joe Hackworth.
Anthony Vang.
Corner D.J. Dewberry.
Mai Lee.
Chaz Lee Jimerson.
Jacob Ryan Humphrey.
Jenna Lee Chassie.
Lao Tujur Jong.
Carson Gray Lemon Younger.
Michaela J. Horton.
Dana Ellis Mora.
Lee Tao.
Matthew Ryan Cavanis.
Brock Robert Sherwin, cum laude.
Garrett Allen Cundiff.
Carlos J. Aspuro.
Caitlin Renee Greer.
Mark Daniel Wieland.
Jacqueline Rains Holt.
Mackenzie Farah Harrison, cum laude.
Madison Taylor McCorkle.
Grace Hilton.
Kristen Marie Scott.
Colt R. Weaver, magna cum laude.
Cade Jacob McCoy, summa cum laude.
Samuel Wilson Hood.
Christopher Keith Hilton.
Justin Tanner Perry, magna cum laude.
Justin Patrick Keene, summa cum laude.
Joshua Ryan Butts.
Paige Nicole Wilson.
Adam Nathaniel Cummers.
Derek J. Van.
Stephanie Judith Silos Torres.
Keisha Colleen Gaines Curran.
Jacqueline Solis Ponce, magna cum laude.
Alexis Susanna Lynn McLean.
Ashlyn Nicole Oliveras.
Megan Joyce K. Carter.
Hannah Nicole Stout, summa cum laude.
Matthew John Olivas.
Erica Morgan Dotson, summa cum laude.
Brooklyn Michelle Blossom.
Tiffany Ann Crabtree, magna cum laude.
Erica Dawn Morgan.
Luke Edmund Wassam.
Joseph David Eiton.
Christian Justin Rangel.
Chase Matthew Bill Sharp.
Samar Alafai. Saeed Hassan Akatan.
Please help me acknowledge the bachelor's degree candidates from the College of Business and Technology.
Good afternoon. I'm Vanessa Anton, Dean of the College of Education. At this time, we wish to recognize students completing NSU's Riverhawk Scholar Program. Will the Riverhawk Scholars please come forward to the left side of the stage? The Riverhawk Scholar Program at Northeastern State University is a 4-year, fully inclusive certificate program for students with mild to moderate intellectual disabilities. As a comprehensive transition program, the program prepares students with disabilities to live independently and be gainfully employed in a job or career of their choice at the completion of the program. This semester, 3 Riverhawk scholars are completing their certificate.
Lainey Lambert. Sarah Perrick. Michael Copeland.
President Turner, I am now pleased to present to you the candidates from the College of Education upon whom the baccalaureate degree will be conferred. Education baccalaureate candidates, please come forward.
Taylor Samantha Lee, summa cum laude.
Kelby Lynn Wilson.
Kelsey Dawn Moore, summa cum laude.
Hannah C. Sweeney.
Brennan J. Barrick.
Matthew Turner Houck.
Megan Ariel Lee, cum laude.
Austin Mitchell Condick, magna cum laude.
Morgan Kennedy Lee, cum laude.
Vanessa Rebelar Ortiz, magna cum laude.
Tori Laurel Dannon Snell, magna cum laude.
Kiara Janelle Clark, magna cum laude.
Jamie L. Muller, magna cum laude.
Emily J. Elrod, magna cum laude.
Jennifer Janine Williams, magna cum laude.
Debbie J. Soap.
Casey Lane Edwards, cum laude.
Madison Ione Davis, cum laude.
Antonio Ivan Bonilla.
Azure Nicole Hill.
Humberto Soto.
Tracy Renee Suddeth.
Taylor Marie Brond, magna cum laude.
Odie Anthony Agu.
Michelle L. Howell.
Pahan Nina Lee.
Darcy Elizabeth McCullough.
Kelly Elizabeth Swanson.
Grace Erin Reisenhuber, cum laude.
Kiara Sophia Connoliti.
Jaden T. Scott.
Destiny Isabel Petrie.
Jessica R. Conley.
Phoenix Sky Walker.
Alexis K. McClelland, magna cum laude.
Elena Christine Hanks.
Misty Dawn Truitt, magna cum laude. Thank you.
Kylan E. Desmond.
Megan Dion Hollingsworth, magna cum laude.
La Mesa Marie Dale.
Kylie Beth Teague.
Hannah Marie Lee.
Hannah Nicole Boswell, summa cum laude.
Jenna Ray Altum.
Cariel Blake Turner.
Aaron G. Holyby.
Macy Mackenzie Goins.
Lindsay Nicole Bean.
Taryn Mackenzie Thornhill.
Garrett L. Sweeney.
Bradley E. Fields.
Morgan Brittany Schilling.
Samuel Thomas Hunt.
Kaylee Danielle Warren, sorry.
Caton Lorraine Morton, magna cum laude.
Callie Elizabeth Rucker.
Kaylee Araya Potter, magna cum laude.
Kristen Lee Purcell.
Macy Faith Sherwood.
Alexander C. Tinney.
Delaney Brooke Terrell.
Catherine Nicole Casey.
Bailey Reese Chapman.
Julie Christina Little Deer.
Caitlin Leanne Russell.
Ashley Taylor Brown, magna cum laude.
Gentry L. Griffin, magna cum laude.
Shyla Alexandria Ray Jackson.
McKinley Brianna Stites, cum laude.
Sydney Rayan McMahon.
Erin Elizabeth Baldridge, summa cum laude.
Tatum Ryan Turney. Magna cum laude.
Hannah Raylene Caton.
Abby Carbs.
Reagan Page Moore.
Samantha Bales.
Megan G. Newberry.
Summer N. Bicknell.
Chloe Nicole Miller, cum laude.
Haley Lynn Brown, magna cum laude.
Bailey Lynn Dean.
Andrea Marilee Sawyers.
Sarah B. Toby.
Rosa Amelia Phillips.
Ivy N. Baker, summa cum laude.
Brooklyn D. Davidson.
Reagan Jade Torrey, summa cum laude. Destiny Atkinson. Brennan Trey Noblin, magna cum laude.
Please help me acknowledge the bachelor's degree candidates from the College of Education. Good afternoon. I'm Carrie Keller, Dean of the Graduate College. President Turner, I'm pleased to present the candidates from the Graduate College upon whom the master's degree will be conferred. Candidates from the College of Business and Technology will proceed to the left side of the platform, where they will be hooded by their dean, Dr. Buzzard. Candidates from the College of Education will proceed to the right side of the platform, where they will be hooded by their dean, Dr. Anton. Master's degree candidates, please come forward.
Sarah Beth Riles.
Jason Mark Brennick.
Dare Ogala.
Sandy Lee.
Allie Delaney Robbins, with honors.
Jennifer Suzanne Nichols.
Abby Taylor Resecker Fitzgerald, with honors.
Joella K. Burr.
Aubrey Nicole Thompson.
Damon Blake Womack.
Kayla Marie Will, with honors.
Danny McCarter.
Emily Michelle Ash, with honors.
Abigail Renee Hours.
Janetta Lynn Glory.
Ricky Ann Westcott.
Whitney Suzanne Blaylock, with honors.
Caden Zane Robertson.
Jenna Fall, with honors.
Ursula Henderson.
Megan Marie Washburn, with the honors.
Stuart Wesley Long.
Cameron Aaron McLinlan, with honors.
Joshua William Stroud.
Crystal Lynn Gutierrez, with honors.
Sylvester Cabana, with honors.
John Edward Smithson II, with honors.
Colton Hunter Lynn.
Alyssa Teresa Tong, with honors.
Michael Oyoro Odero.
Galen Taylor Aaron Rose.
Wanda Sue Hayes.
Lauren Nicole Smith. Lakeisha Danielle Davis. Tyler Daniel Guy, with honors. Crystal Joy Sanders, with honors. Mariah Danielle Thomas, with honors. Kylie Elizabeth Bright, with honors. Lauren Kristen Rowley. Rachel McElhaney.
Please help me acknowledge the master's degree candidates from the College of Business and Technology and the College of Education.
Students, it is time for conferring of degrees. Will all certificate, baccalaureate, and master's degree candidates please rise? President Turner, pending the results of a final degree audit, I certify that the candidates standing before you have completed all requirements for the certificate, baccalaureate, and master's degree, respectively, and I recommend that the credential or degree to which they are individually entitled be conferred.
Thank you, Provost Landry. Consistent with the statutes of the state of Oklahoma, the Oklahoma State Regents for Higher Education, and the Board of Regents of the Regional University System of Oklahoma, and by the authority vested in me by the state of Oklahoma, it is my pleasure to confer upon each of you the certificate, baccalaureate, or master's degree as printed in the program with all of the rights, ranks, privileges, and responsibilities such a degree carries among scholars. Graduates, there is a tradition in higher education that signifies the passage of being a student candidate for graduation to becoming a graduate. At this time, please move your tassels from the right side to the left side.
You may be seated. Graduates, as you know, Northeastern State University has a long history of service to Oklahoma. Our alumni have accomplished great things in their professional and personal lives. Today, you're joining this distinguished group, and we are your partner as you begin this chapter in your life. Here to share with you the importance of our alumni remaining connected to NSU is the Director of Alumni Services, Daniel Johnson.
Thank you, Dr. Landry. So gang, just mere moments ago, President Turner conferred upon you your baccalaureate or your master's degree or your certificate. And you'll recall that he said that with that degree came certain rights, ranks, privileges, and responsibilities. In the brief time that I have with you this afternoon, I want to expand on those rights, ranks, privileges, and responsibilities. Because of your efforts and because of your tenacity over the last number of years, you have earned the right to call yourself a graduate of Northeastern State University. And today you have joined our family of over 65,000 living alumni who make up what we refer to as the Green and White Network. And the Alumni Association exists to keep you, as well as the rest of the Green and White Network, connected with NSU and with each other. I'd like to take a quick moment because I know that there are members of the Green and White Network in the audience. So if you're a graduate of Northeastern State in the audience, would you please stand and let us welcome you home? Thank you. Rights, ranks, privileges, and responsibilities. You and your fellow graduates have earned the rank of a Bachelor of Business Administration, Bachelor of Science, and Master of Education. And in achieving this rank, you have done something that roughly only 1/3 of the U.S. population has done. But because of this, more doors will now be open to you, and you'll be presented with access to greater opportunities. There are, of course, no givens in life, but because of your rank, you are certainly bound for greater success, or at least better positioned. You can imagine the privileges that come with your degree, but I want to specifically touch on the privilege of being an Alumni Association member. Our Alumni Association members are entitled to a host of perks and benefits, including exclusive invitations, the alumni magazine called Imprints, and through our Green and White Perks program, you're entitled to save real money on everything from shopping, entertainment, and more. We'll be sending you more information about this very soon, but I hope you will consider staying connected through NSU, through the Alumni Association. Rights, ranks, privileges, and the most important one, responsibilities. As a Northeastern State graduate, you now share in the responsibility to add value to the NSU degree. Add value to the NSU degree. Let me share with you 4 ways that you can do this. First, become excellent at what you do. Number 2, be worth more than you cost. Number 3, do what you say you're going to do. And last, outwork everyone. I promise if you do these 4 things, you will uphold your responsibility of adding value to the NSU degree. Those who have been a part of your journey to get you here today are undoubtedly proud of your achievement. You gathered here, now it's time to go far and fulfill the promise of your college degree, your degree from Northeastern State University with all its rights, ranks, privileges, and responsibilities. Congratulations, and I'll see you soon.
Thank you, Mr. Johnson. As we come to the close of this ceremony, please listen carefully to these directions to facilitate a safe and smooth exit from this arena. In just a moment, we will ask you to stand for the NSU alma mater. Freeman de Graffenried will sing the alma mater, first in Cherokee, recognizing NSU's historical significance as the Cherokee National Female Seminary. Then we ask all audience members to join Megan Jacobs in singing the English lyrics. All vocalists will be accompanied by the NSU Brass Quintet. Following the alma mater, please remain standing at your seat during the recessional. After the platform party, faculty and graduates have recessed and left the arena floor, the audience will be dismissed to meet the graduates outside. Now, please stand for the alma mater.
Juna della Costi